Hello everybody, this is Jen's Hobbies and I'm back with my second video. Today we're going to do a Halloween themed. I'm going to be working with clay, which I got at Walmart for a few dollars. And what you'll need is you'll need some white clay, some red clay, some orange and black, and purple and blue. Today I'm going to be making a pumpkin and a skull and a Pokemon ball, which are really easy to make, and they take about 15 minutes to bake. And so let's get into it. Now let's start with the bowl. What you'll need to do is you will need a cup for this. Any kind of cup will do. You'll need white, blue, and purple clay. And what you do is just make a snake like so. That's all three of them, and as soon as we get this done, I will show you what to do next. Now the clay is a cheap product that you can always just go out to Walmart or the crafting store or whatever's closest to you. They sell them individually in individual packages with 4 cubes like these ones for about $1 or so. So they're really cheap. And if you're a single parent or if you're a mother of 3 like I was, and you're wanting something for the kids and you're under a budget, just go out and get some clay, like to Walmart or somewhere, and do this. Now after you make the snakes, you line them up like this, and then you twist it. And then after you twist it, you just roll them together. Now the more you twist and the more you roll, the more they'll become like a tie-dye type thing. Then after you twist, you should get a pattern like this. Then you just want to make it into a big ball. Now you can use a rolling pin or any kind of, or like a glass or something. I got this at the craft store for, I guess it was $15. And you just want to roll this out. And sometimes it does get stuck, so be patient with it. Bam, we're magically done. Now what you'll do is you take your cup and then you'll wrap this on here and try to get it and just press it down. It'll pop up, of course, but then that's what you want. So after you get it done, press down really good on top, what you'll do is you'll come through here and you'll start pinching like these corners right here, just to get it more uniform. So you should have 4 or 5. You can do 4 or 5 of these, but I'm gonna go ahead and do 5.
It looks like a turtle.
It's not a turtle though, dude.
It's a turtle to me.
Oh, and about my roller, my editor just informed me, heaven forbid I get anything wrong on this, but he just informed me that it was $3 and not 15. He's so picky. Goodness.
You have to be honest with your public.
And just let it sit like that for a little bit and let it form it on its own, because if we take it off there now, it's not going to stay like that. It's going to go flat. So we're going to just leave it like that so it's going to dry just a little bit before we bake it, and that's about it. For this project we'll need we're going to do a pumpkin, and for this project we're going to need a few extra tools like an X-Acto knife, a toothpick, or any kind of stick like this one, and that's pretty much it. So let's get started. What you want to do first is you want to work the clay in your hand and then make a perfect little ball. And once you get that ball done, you're going to smash it just a little bit, like so. And then you'll take your toothpick, or like you can take a wand or whatever, and just start making indents like so. You don't want to cut this, you want to indent it, because if you cut it, you won't get the puffiness it's making right now. And just go from the top down to the bottom. And just take your time with this, and there's no rush. You can just go really slow and take your time and make precise incisions like this. And since pumpkins are not perfect anyway, and the lines aren't perfect on the pumpkins, you don't have to be perfect at this. You just have to have fun with it. And there it is. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a small bit of the green clay and work it in your hand. Use the palm of your hand on the side because it's really smooth. And what you do is just hold it there, and then you just start working with it, making a long snake. And the reason for that is if you do this in your hand, it will break, and it won't be, and you'll get frustrated with it, and it will just become brittle. If you do it on the side, there's no lines there, there's no indents on there like your hand, on your hand, then it's really smooth. So Makes it easier for the snake to come out really good. And what you do is you take your snake, your green snake, like, and just put that on the top. And you're just gonna curl this. Here's the pumpkin with the vine on it. And what I did is just wrapped it around there and then just stuck it on the side. Now we're gonna make teeth and eyes for it. And we're gonna need a roller.
Try to pause it.
Okay, my black is rolled out. And with an X-Acto knife, I'm gonna go in here and I'm going to make 2 triangles with the X-Acto knife. And just tear those out like so. Try to be careful. Okay. And then there's one. What you do is you take your pumpkin and then you go in and just pat that down on there. And there's first eye. We're ready to go. This is my pumpkin with eyes, and now I'm going to show you how to cut out the mouth. You're going to take your X-Acto knife, or any kind of knife would do, and you just go in here and just make a straight line. Make a line at first. Doesn't have to be straight. Then make another line on top of that one or below that one, and then you just cut them out. And then just take this, take it out. Lay it on, lay it down. And what you do is you want to make small incisions, like so. And there's the mouth. And then we just put this puppy on here. And voila. You got a pumpkin.
Perfect.
We're gonna make the Pokemon ball. And just like the rest of the projects, we'll have to make a ball out of the white clay. Flatten this a little bit. After we get that flattened, we're going to take the red clay, make the ball, and after you get that, you'll take the red clay and cut it in half with the X-Acto knife or just a regular knife. Then take the white clay and do the same thing. And then just match those up. And then after you've cut out two perfectly symmetrical pieces, like so, you want to take any kind of a circle, like a cardboard. I'm using a old toilet paper roll, and you just go in and just cut in a perfect circle like so. Then take your X-Acto knife after you get your shape and just cut that out. Just cut off the excess. And you should have two circles, one red and one white. And then to get these to stick together, what I do is I just go in and I smush, as I pull the red and over the white. Like so. And now for the block. And what you do is you roll the block out. After you get your block rolled out, you just flatten it, and then you take your X-Acto knife or a regular knife and just make two cuts. Like so. And you should have a black line for the middle of your Pokemon ball. And just cut off the excess if there's any. And then take a piece of white clay and just smash that into a ball. You don't have to roll this or anything, you just do it with your fingers. Just make sure it's round and put it in the middle like so. And then take a piece of the black, a small piece actually, and then smash that into a circle as well. after you're done with that, you just stick that in the middle, and there you are. Your Pokemon ball is done.
And the crowd goes wild.
Final project, we're going to do a really easy skull. And what you do is you just roll white clay into a perfect little ball, and then you're going to pinch the half of that ball, and you're just going to roll it around till it looks like a light bulb. Like so. Looks like a mushroom though, but I will call it a light bulb. And I have a paintbrush, and what you're going to do is you take the end of the paintbrush, since it's perfectly round, and we're going to just smash that in. I don't know if the camera can get that, but we're going to smash it in and make it the same size. You don't have to worry about the same depth, but just make it the same size. And then when we get that done, you're going to take some red clay, take a small, tiny piece of red clay, and we're going to put that tiny piece in there.
Make sure the eye sockets are deep enough. Remember?
Let's make it tinier. Let's take those small pieces in there. And if you don't think you have enough, you probably have too much. And and I have some tweezers, or you can go in with the pencil or anything. If you drag it, and then we're just going to make the mouth like so. We're just going to put that dent in there like so. Now you can drag this, but it's going to be messier because there's going to be clay, but if you just indent it like so, it would be perfect. And I have a small airplane modeled, I guess it's a saw or a file, and I'm just going to use the back of it and make a elongated nose, which I will drag the clay through the clay. And this is our version of a skull. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Jen's Hobbies. I hope you really like this video. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Please let me know in the comments what you thought about it and which one was your favorite. And happy Halloween. And I would like to give a huge big shout out to all three of my boys, Dylan, Trenton, and Ashton. I love you to the moon and back, and please go and watch Dylan's videos at Dylan Hanukkah. He also has a YouTube channel, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.